I've seen a lot of people, a lot of men take their lives because of their mental, right? But I've seen a lot of men, lose their life because of their mouthpiece.
Prison Stories 101. Man, we are back with another special episode. And before I even get started, man, I want to say this. I feel like, these prison stories that I've been doing, I see the fans, I see what they say, and, the tone of them have gotten a little more, a few of the interviews had a little more levity to where we were, a little more joking and stuff like that. And, I brought LT in, man, to bring a more serious tone to this conversation, because again, as we do this, we're not here to glorify prison.
Absolutely.
We're not here to make it seem like or take light of. It's a very serious thing. Prison as an institution, is a serious thing. So before we get started, I want you to go ahead and reintroduce yourself. Let them know how many years you did, and we'll start with that.
Yeah, well, my name is LT, man. I'm out of Highland Hills, Alta Mesa, College Park. You know what I'm saying? Just like a little hood within a hood of Oak Cliff. I did 5 years back in the time, man, where it was just a little different than what it is today. Back when I went in, you know what I'm saying, you still had cigarettes, you had Tops and all the others to kind of, to help ease
What are Tops?
a man's mind. Tops is a certain brand of a cigarette.
Oh, okay.
It was really inexpensive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like $2 or $3, you know what I'm saying, a bag, and it came with a set of rollers and everything else, you know what I'm saying? So.
Definitely. So what I want to do is we're going to go through as far as what led up to your prison sentence. But before we get started, I want to get your take on what are your thoughts on prison itself as an institution, like, America creating the prison system.
Well, I mean, prison is absolutely needed, man, because there are some things that go on that really need to take certain things or people out of the equation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you really truly think on it. I think personally, though, that, it all depends on what it is, though. It's just the system is so fucked up, man, that all it takes is a lie for you to be in the system. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll never be taken out of it. You know what I'm saying? You'll always be remembered by that.
Correct. Something as simple as a woman saying that, she was assaulted. Not saying I want to take light on that, but, some women have made up stories to, punish men. Sure. And to see a man go sit down in the system to where all it took was a lie to get him there.
You're absolutely correct.
What that does to a man, do you feel like prisons make monsters better monsters if they already were a monster?
Absolutely, man. I mean, think about it, dude. So you're encased around fellow people like yourself. Imagine you being incarcerated with a Michael Jordan. Well, Michael Jordan is just another man inside of that particular place, but he's still amazing at what he does. But if you keep playing with him, you can become amazing. You know what I'm saying? So absolutely, man. I mean, yeah, it's just going to make you a better version of what you are. That's it,
All right, man. Well, let's do it like this. No, definitely. I agree. So let's go and start with this. We try to do the who, what, when, where, and how as far as what led you up. So you did 5 years. When did you do that time? As far as what year did you go in? What year did you get out?
Well, I went in 94 and I got out in 99.
That's a hard time. Them were hard times.
Yeah. And a lot of transition in that time, man. I went in for a situation that I got probation on something.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Adjudicated probation and wound up violating with another case, which ultimately sent me there. Are you
able to speak on what that was, or do you want to speak on what it was?
I choose not to, man. Definitely. Only because, to be honest with you, bro, it has no bearings on the fact that I still went.
Understand.
You know what I'm saying? But I will say that it was a hell of a journey.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prison, man, really, it was just a rude awakening for me. Even the loot, going down Loot Sterrett, bro. Just dealing with a lot of different personalities. You know what I'm saying? Like people, man, talk so light of prison or jail in general when they don't realize that, man, it's extremely hard on your mental more than your physical. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let's paint the scenario. Let's paint the picture because, you know, every man goes in differently as far as basically what they're leaving behind. For you, before we even get to that part of it, where did you serve time at and where was your case fought at? Like, where did you catch your case or what case? Was it all Dallas or?
Everything was Dallas.
Okay.
Everything was Dallas. And I went to a newer prison. It was called French Robertson. You know what I'm saying? And
when you mention newer, what do you mean by newer facility? Like how new was it?
Because it had opened back in, I want to say 92, 93.
2 years old.
Yeah, and it was about a year old when I got there.
For me, again, I know you didn't spend time in an older prison or anything like that, but how does that look as far as a facility that's that new? Is it clean? Is it?
Yeah, dude, it was crazy, bro, because again, keep in mind, I'm 17, so I don't really know what prison really looked like. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I first got there, they had sent us to the walls, which is a diagnostic where you get your job and all that old shit, your number and all. And now there it was weird. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like a lot of old cats, a lot of vets. You know what I'm saying? A lot of old CEOs, wasn't a lot of young people at all.
Yeah.
And it would have set up much different. And then when they sent me out to Robertson, bro, it was just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as you get off the bus, man, you got to get butt naked, and they say tighten up nuts to butt type shit, and it was just like a rude fucking awakening. And keep in mind, man, I want to say it was like 50 of us, and we were all young, bro. Like the oldest nigga probably on our chain, man, was probably like 23, 24, and we looking at him like he was an old nigga.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
what age were you?
17.
17, young.
Yeah.
Wow,
so,
17, 94. And I'm assuming that when they open up a new prison that they're taking in, COs or wardens from other prisons to open up this new one.
Right.
So they're probably more, trained to deal with you young bucks.
Well, they were young too, man. That's the crazy part about all this shit, right? So it's like we were all growing together. You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was manipulating each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, again, and I say that because I was still a green, you know what I'm saying? I was a greenhorn. And so some things I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying, catching on to because that was my lifestyle. I grew up in church, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was still in the streets, but what does that even really fucking mean? You know what I'm saying? Selling dope, you know what I'm saying? Credit card, schemes and all that shit. I grew up in church, bro. So, when I got caught up how I got caught up, bro, it was just different.
Yeah. So let's go with that because that's normally I always try to find out the why. But before we get to the why, I want to go with the who as far as based on the crime that they allegedly committed and based on who was in your family, who was affected by, let's say, your crime, and also who was affected by you going to sit down? Who was left?
Man, in all truth, my immediate family, of course. You know what I'm saying? Mother, siblings, things like that.
How many siblings?
3. It's 3 of us total.
Are you the youngest or?
I'm the oldest.
Oldest.
Yeah.
That's all. That's. Lead by example, they say. That's sometimes hard when you're the oldest and this happens.
You're absolutely correct. Yeah, you're absolutely correct. No, I mean, it was different, man. And it was just tough, man. And but I will say that, I seen a lot of people, and I said this before, I believe, I seen a lot of people, a lot of men take their lives because of their mental.
Wow.
Right? But I've seen a lot of men, lose their life because of their mouthpiece, from what they said. And there, in particular, is you say less and listen more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can learn so much just by listening. You know what I'm saying? Even the things that people don't say. You know what I mean? You can learn so much just by watching.
Elton, let me ask you. You mentioned your mother. Was your father around?
He was in and out. Let it be because my dad was military, and so we did a fair share of traveling. You know what I mean, from Europe to Korea to Turkey. You know what I'm saying. So he done 6 or 7 tours, and we traveled as such. You know what I'm saying.
You're gonna commend him for his service.
Yeah, right on. And but I just say everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, I used to think he was extremely hard on me in particular. Me being the oldest, sharing the same name, whatnot, being a junior. And so certain things he would always push onto me that I initially rejected, right? And so, but it all made sense when I went to where I went, and so certain things I was accustomed to anyway. Fighting was easy. I did that growing up, so it wasn't really shit to me.